Hi dear friends, let us welcome back to mathematics online class. Now let's go to the next example. 36th orthocenter of the triangle with the vertices 4, 7, 4 and 5, -2 is. Four options we have one. We need to find the orthocenter of the triangle. What is meant by orthocenter of the triangle? Orthocenter of the triangle is nothing but point of concurrence of the altitude. Point of concurrence of the altitude. So point of concurrence of the any triangle, we know that is the orthocenter of the triangle. To find the orthocenter, there is a particular condition. Whenever right angle triangle is there, in that right angle triangle, orthocenter, point of concurrence of altitude, that is nothing but the where the angle 90 degrees that vertex which is called as the orthocenter of the triangle. Whenever right angle triangle is there. Suppose if it is not a right angle triangle, in such case, how do you find that? So from the given vertices, is it a right angle triangle or not a right angle triangle? So we can get the particular diagram. On seeing the vertices only, we can get it. I just name this point as A, this point as B, and this point as C. If any x coordinate or y coordinate is same, then we can get the right angled triangle. Here x coordinate 4, 7, 5 is that will not get the right. There is no common point. Y coordinate 1, 4, -2. There is not a common point. Therefore, will not get the right angled triangle. Or else we can go through the diagram. X coordinate on the x axis 7 is maximum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Negative side -1. Negative side there is no point. 1, 2. Y coordinate maximum value is 4 is that. So 1, 3, 4, 5. So on negative side -1, -2, -3. That's all. Now check it. Plot of point A. Where is the 4, 1? Here is my point A is that. Next 7, 4. 7 is that. 4 is that. 7, 4. This is the point B. Next 5, -2. X coordinate 5. Y coordinate is -2. This is the 5, -2. Join all the points A, B, C. We just get in this manner. The triangle is this in this manner. Now, can we say that this triangle is right angled triangle? No, it is not a right angled triangle. So we can easily get it. So how do you say that? Instead of trying this particular diagram in a xy coordinate plane, so on seeing the coordinate, we can easily decide that the given vertices forms a right angle or not a right angle depending upon either any out of the 3 points x coordinate should be same or y coordinate is same. Then we will get the right angle triangle. If all the points are different, here if it is 4, either here we should get a 4 or here we should get a 4. Next y coordinate, if it's here 1, here also we need to get, or here also we need to get a 1. 2 point x coordinate or y coordinate should be same. Then we will get the right angled triangle, unless which is not possible. Now we can easily conclude that given triangle is not a right angled triangle. Okay. Now here it is a triangle ABC is the triangle. Now we need to find the orthocenter. How do you find the orthocenter? Definition we know that point of concurrence of the altitudes. Point of concurrence of the altitudes is that. Okay, I just write the altitude from the point A. Altitude AD is the altitude perpendicular to BC. Similarly, I just write the BE is perpendicular to AC. BE is perpendicular to AC. I just draw that AD is perpendicular to BC, and apart from that, we can say that BE is perpendicular to AD. Now I need to get the point orthocenter, this point. If you draw this one, that means CF is perpendicular to AB, we can write it. Now at this moment I am not going to write that one. So for example, I just wrote this one. At this moment I just don't need. Now we can think it. How to get the orthocenter of the triangle? Here AD is perpendicular to BC is it? We are required to find this point, orthocenter in as a how we can find it is. I am just giving the hint. So AD is perpendicular to BC. Can you get the AD equation? Can you get the AD equation of AD vertical ellipse? Yes. How do you get? One point on the line, we know that, and perpendicular is the B and C coordinate, we know that. Slope of the AD vertical ellipse and one point, we know that. Equation of AD vertical ellipse. Is that clear? Next. Equation of AD vertical ellipse. Further, the orthocenter is lies on the AD. Whether the orthocenter is lies on the AD? Yes, obviously orthocenter is present on the line AD or a side AD. So orthocenter is present on the line segment AD, which means out of the four options, any one of the option must be satisfy the AD equation. Out of the four options, one of the option must be satisfy this AD equation. Then we will get the required orthocenter. Okay, hence our solution is over for the CET purpose. Suppose if two points are satisfied the AD equation, then how will you find? This is the trick which is used it and got the orthocenter. Suppose more than one point is satisfied the equation of AD. In such case, how will you find? In that case, again find the BE equation as like the AD. Is it possible to find the BE equation? Yes. B point we know that BE is perpendicular to AC. Slope will get it. Slope one point will get AD. AD equation already we know that, call that as equation number 1. B equation we know that, call that as equation number 2. Both are line equation. Solving these two line equations, point of intersection will get it. That is the point of intersection is nothing but the orthocenter of the triangle. Are you clear? This is mathematical process. Finding the AD, finding the B equation, then simplifying it little bit of lengthy process. So that I just find the AD equation and going to satisfy the out of the point. If two points are satisfied, then find the B equation, solve those two line equation, will get the required orthocenter of the triangle. Okay, right. Now I just find the equation of AD. How do you find the equation of AD? First of all, slope of AD is required. First of all, get the slope of AD. Slope of the AD is equal to perpendicular is that, so minus 1 divided by slope of the BC. What is the slope of the line segment BC? Minus 1 divided by. To find the slope, 2 points we know that B and C. X2 y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, B and C. Here is the x1 comma y1. This is the x2 comma y2. Y2 minus y1 minus 2 minus 4 divided by x2 minus x1. I just taken the numerator. X2 minus x1. X2 is 5 minus x1 is 7. This minus outside. 5 minus 7 is minus 2. Minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. Here this minus will cancel. Minus 1 divided by 3. Slope of the AD which is got as 1 by 3. Now we can easily get the equation of the AD. What is the equation of the AD? To find the equation of AD, slope 1 point y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1 y minus. What is the y1 value? X1 comma y1. Here it is. A point is that this is the x1 comma y1. Y1 value is 1. Are you clear? So equation of AD. Slope of AD we know that. Equation of 1 we know that. So that y minus y1 is equal to m. Slope is minus 1 by 3. X minus x1 value is 4. Can I take here reciprocal or it is correct? It is correct only because I just followed the slope of AD only. Okay. Cross multiply and simplify. 3y minus 3 is equal to minus x plus 4. Now this can be shift all the terms into take all the terms into left hand side because x is negative is done. So x plus 3y minus 3 is shifted into right hand side plus 3 is equal to 7. Now this is the required equation of what? Equation of the AD which is what? Equation of AD is this one. Now similarly we can find the equation of B, then solve that. That is also line equation. Solving these line equation will get the orthocenter, point of intersection. That is orthocenter will get it, but it takes a little bit of time. So that reason I need to get the orthocenter. What I just do is I am just going to check the options. Which option is going to verify this one? If I replace the x and y value are 0, 0. Is LHS equal to RHS? No, it is not possible. That first option is not the answer. Now, second option. What is the second option? 1, 2 is the replace it. 1 plus 3 2s are 6. Yes, LHS is equal to RHS. It is satisfying. Okay. Now come for the next one. What is the next one? Third one. Third one is what? 3 by 2, 3 by 2. X value is 3 by 2 plus 3 into y value is also 3 by 2. What will get? 3 by 2 as is 3 3 is a 9, 9 by 2. 9 plus 3, 9 plus 3 because LCM is 2. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 is nothing but 6. So third option is also not satisfying. LHS is equal to RHS. Fourth option. What is the fourth option? 2, 1. X value is 2. Y value is 1. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Is it satisfied? LHS equal to RHS? No. Out of the 4 option, only one option is going to satisfy, which is that second option is satisfying. Therefore, required orthocenter of the given triangle is what? 1, that's our answer. So you can think this is for the CET purpose. Would you like to get particularly mathematical means find the B equation? That is also line equation will get it. Solve that B equation and AD equation. Point of intersection will get that point of intersection is nothing but a required orthocenter of the triangle. Are you clear? I hope this problem is clear, and this type of problem is very important. Just remember this problem method. Okay. Now let's go to the next example. So after completion of the solution, we just pause the video and note it down. Now let's 39 ones. I just read the question. Orthocenter of the triangle is orthocenter of the triangle with the vertices L, M, L, P and Q, M is. So what is that? First option is M, N, L. Second one P, Q. Third one Q, P, and fourth one L, M. Here we need to find the orthocenter of the triangle. As I have taken in the previously, orthocenter. Whenever right angle triangle is the very simple way we will get the orthocenter. If it is given vertices not a right angle triangle vertices, in that case little bit lengthy process. Yes, exactly the previous problem. Okay, A, B, C is the vertices of the triangle. These 3 points A, B, C, is it form a right angle triangle? How to decide that? Either x values are same or y values are same for the 2 points at least. Here observe that x value is L, here x value is L. Yes, L same. That is nothing but vertical, horizontal line will get it. Clear? X1 is equal to x2 will get it. Vertical line will get it. X1 is equal to x2. Similar. Obviously, in the same manner, M is that means y1 is equal to y2 will get it. Horizontal line will get it. So vertical line, horizontal line obviously will get the perpendicular. Are you sure? Now let us draw this one. Here unknown values are there. L, M, P, M, P2. L, M and the PQ are there. I just give the number for our reference purpose. I just say the L value is 1. L value is 1 means here is 1. M value is 2. Okay, M value is 2 means here also is 2. PQ is that. P value is 3 I just give. Q value is again I just give it as a 4. Let's draw these points in an XY coordinate. What we get? What I am just doing on taking the L, M, N on the number line, a little bit complicated to draw the diagram. So that reason I am just giving the particular values for the L, M, and P, Q values. We will get that easily. So 1, 2. X coordinate is 1, 2, 3, 4, and here it is a 5. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why I am just trying to draw the diagram means we come to know that that which angle is 90 degree. If it is possible to recognize which angle is 90 degree, we can easily get the answer. To recognize the 90 degree, at which point the angle is 90 degree, that is required to find it. So that reason I am just trying to draw the diagram. Okay, L comma M is nothing but 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2 is nothing but this point, A point. Next, L comma P. L is nothing but 1. P is nothing but 3. 1 comma 3. This is the point P. Are you clear? Next, Q comma M. 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2. This is the point C. Now join AC, BA and the BC. Which angle is 90 degree? Angle A is a 90 degree. Sorry, angle vertex A. At the vertex A, 90 degrees. That what is the vertex A? L comma M. L comma M is nothing but this is 1 comma 2 is that. We don't need that 1 comma 1. So required center of the triangle is what? L comma M. Which option is that? L comma M. Fourth option is the required proper answer for the present problem. This problem, what is the correct option? L comma M. So instead of L comma M, I just given the number. Why I just given the number? To get a particular diagram in the XY quadrant plane. Are you clear? So give the different values. Here also L, here also L. So that one. You can choose any number, but you can choose the small numbers. Are you clear? This is how we need to find the center of the given particular triangle. Now go to the next example. What is the 39? Answer is 4 1. Next one. 47. The harmonic conjugate of the 47. The harmonic conjugate of 4 comma minus 2 with respect to 2 comma minus 4 and 7 comma 1 is. First option is minus 8 comma minus 14. Second option is 2 comma 3. Third option is minus 2 comma minus 3. And fourth option is 13 comma minus 5. Yes. In this problem, we are required to find that harmonic conjugate of. So I think people already thought that what is meant by harmonic conjugate of. What is a harmonic conjugate? Harmonic conjugate. Suppose one line segment is there. For that line segment, AB is a line segment. For this line segment AB, P is a point. This P point divides this line segment in the ratio M is to N. Internally, internal division is M is to N is there. Another point Q is there. Suppose the Q point is there. This Q point divides this AB line segment in the ratio M is to N. In the ratio M is to N externally. Then Q is said to be a harmonic conjugate. Q is said to be a harmonic conjugate with respect to the point AB. Are you clear about the harmonic conjugate of the line segment AB or with respect to the 2 points? Very simple. One line segment is there. For that line segment, already one point is given. That point is divides the line segment internally. Then for this point P, we need to find the harmonic conjugate. Harmonic conjugate means another point Q which divides the line segment same ratio but externally. Then internal division ratio and external division ratio is the same. Then those 2 points is called as a harmonic conjugate with respect to the given line segment A. Very simple definition. Okay. The harmonic conjugate of that is nothing but this point as is called as a P. Already it is divided with respect to the point AB. With respect to the point AB. Here we need to find the Q coordinate x comma y is equal to how much? X comma y is equal to how much? First of all, we need to get the ratio. In which ratio the point P is divides the line segment AB. If you got the ratio, then you can take the external division. You can easily get the required Q quadrant. Are you clear about the harmonic conjugate? Once again, very carefully observe that what is meant by harmonic conjugate of the point. Suppose one line segment, this is the line segment, this line segment AB divided by the one point in the ratio m is to n, then another point Q point is said to be harmonic conjugate. When Q point divides the line segment AB in the same ratio m is to n externally. Is that clear? Okay, first of all I need to get the harmonic conjugate. This side is called as x comma y and this side is called as x1 comma y1, x2 comma y1. To find the ratio, already we know that ratio m is to n is equal to, what is the ratio? We know that x minus x1 is to x1 minus, one second, x1 minus x is to x minus x2. We know that how to find the ratio. This is the formula to find the ratio. X1 minus x is to x minus x2, or else y1 minus y is to y minus y2. What is the x1 value? X1 value is to minus x value is 4 divided by x value is 4 minus x2 value is 7. Simplify. What will get? Minus 2 divided by 4 is to 4 minus 7. 4 minus 7 is nothing but 2 by 3. That is nothing but the required ratio is equal minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3 is nothing but actually here got the external division. But what we have to consider, P is divides the line segment AB in the ratio m is to n. Internal division this is taken. It is taken that internal division. Now I just suppose. Suppose or else which is considered, we considered P divides the line segment AB in the ratio m is to n, that is equal to 2 is to 3 internally. Okay. Internal division which is considered, but we need to get the external division, so that we are required to find the Q coordinate. To find the Q coordinate, what I just assume that Q coordinate is equal to. So now Q divides the line segment. Q divides the line segment in the ratio m is to n. That value already we have, that is 2 is to 3 externally. 2 is to 3 externally. P divides internally means Q obviously divides externally. So that required Q coordinate is equal to x comma y is equal to, what is the external division formula? M is to minus nx1 divided by m minus n. Similarly, my2 minus my1 divided by m minus n. So required Q coordinate is equal to, what are the m is to n? M is to n is nothing but, here I just write m is to n is equal to what? 2 is to 3. External division formula only as is written. Next, x1 y1 x2 y2. What is the x1 y1? AB point. A point is 2 comma minus 4. B point is 7 comma 1. So this is x2 comma y2. This is x1 comma y1. Simplify. What will get? Check it. Replace and simplify. So m is nothing but 2 into x2. x2 is how much? 7. 2 into 7 is 14. 14 minus nx1. N is nothing but 3. 3 into 2 is 6 divided by m minus n. M minus n is 2 minus 3. This is minus 1. M y2. 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is how much? It is 2 minus n y1. N is 3. 3 into y1. 3 into minus 4, minus 12, minus plus 12 divided by minus 1. So 14 minus 6 is 8. 8 divided by minus 1 is how much? Minus 8. 2 plus 12, 14. 14 divided by minus 1. This is minus 14. So required Q coordinate, harmonic conjugate of the point P with respect to the AB is how much? Minus 8 comma 14. Do you have that minus 8 comma 14? Yes, first option minus 8 comma 14. Actually, which is called here negative, but we have just considered that P harmonic conjugate is required. We assume that P point is internal division. If P point is internal division, means obviously Q point is external division. So here P is assumed as a internal division. Consider Q as a external division, simplifying, which is called the required harmonic conjugate of the point Q. Point P with respect to the AP, that has -8 comma -14. Okay, go to the next example. Yes, particularly the distance between the arcocenter and the circumcenter of the triangle with the vertices 0, 4, 0 and 0, 6. This type of problem already was solved in the previous video. Distance between the arcocenter and the circumcenter. 3 points given. It is the origin. This side is called as A. This side is called as a B. If it is right angle triangle, then we can easily find the arcocenter and the circumcenter. Okay, how do you find the arcocenter? Yes, obviously it is origin. Point on the x-axis, point on the y-axis. How do you get a triangle? Will get it. It is the origin is that point on the x-axis will get it, and point on the y-axis. What is the A point? Point on the x-axis. B point is here 0, 6. Point on the y-axis. So here it is a right angle triangle. Now, if a right angle triangle, what is the arcocenter? Arcocenter is nothing but in which vertex the 90 degree is there. That is our required arcocenter. Arcocenter is nothing but origin. Arcocenter of the given triangle is origin. Next, circumcenter. How to find the circumcenter of the right angle triangle? Whenever the right angle triangle is the circumcenter. What is the circumcenter? It is a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector is the circumcenter. Whenever right angle triangle is midpoint of the hypotenuse. Circumcenter. Whenever a right angle triangle is there, this is the midpoint of the hypotenuse. Midpoint of the hypotenuse. This condition already know that what is the midpoint of the hypotenuse. What is the midpoint of AB? Midpoint of AB. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. y1 plus y2 divided by 2, 3 is the circumcenter called as a S. Now we need the distance between the arcocenter and the circumcenter. OS is equal to under root of this point, distance of this point. What is the value? 0 minus 2 whole square is 4. 0 minus 3 whole square is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. So required distance between the arcocenter and the circumcenter is how much? Root of 13 units. Hence the solution. Now let's go to the next example. Very simple. If it is a right angle triangle, finding the arcocenter and circumcenter is very easy. Okay. Now, 48th question. P having the coordinate 0, 5 and Q having the coordinate 15, -4 are the 2 points. Then P and Q are the 2 points. Are the 2 points. If the point 5, A, if the point 5, A lie on the line PT, then the value of A is how much? First option is 4, second option is 5, third option is 3 by 2, and fourth option is 2. Okay. Here we need to find, here PQ is line segment is given, are the 2 points. If the one point is given, that is 5, A, this point lie on the PQ, then value of A is in a P and Q coordinate 0, 5, 15, -4 is there. On this line segment PQ, one line segment PQ is there. On this line segment PQ, another point is there that having the coordinate 5, A. This point, where this point is there, this is point on the line. In such case, what is the value of this unknown value A should becomes this point is lie on the line or line segment P. So P coordinate already we have got. What is that? 0, 5. Q coordinate we know that 15, -14. That then given the 3 points. Can I consider that? Given the 3 points are collinear. If 3 points are collinear, then we know the condition of the collinearity. Then we need to say that the given 3 points are collinear, depending upon the different conditions. Here we are discussing the 2D geometry. So that 2D geometry means, can I say that area of the triangle is equal to 0? Area of the triangle formed by these 3 points is equal to 0 because lie on the same line. Do you know this condition? If we are discussing the slope, we can easily write slope of 2 points is equal to slope of these 2 points. One point is common, we can decide it. So here we are discussing 2D geometry, so that I just use the area of the triangle is equal to 0. Whenever 3 points is given, how to find the area of the triangle? To find the area of the triangle, formula know that 1 by 2 times of determinant of x1 minus x2, y coordinate y1 minus y2. Second row, x1 minus x3, y coordinate y1 minus y3 is equal to 0. Then what will get? Check it. This is the area of the triangle formula. Already people have used this formula and found out the area of the triangle. 1 by 2 separated to right hand side becomes a 0. No need to worry, determinant now. What are the x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y2? This I just consider x1, y1. This is the x2, y2. This is the x3, y2. Whatever the point you can consider, doesn't matter. Okay, what will get? x1 minus x2, 0 minus of 5. This is the minus 5. y1 minus y2, 5 minus 8. This is becomes a 5 minus 8. Next, x1 minus x3, 0 minus 15. 0 minus 15 is minus 15. y1 minus y3, y1 minus y3 is 5 minus of minus 14. That is nothing but 5 plus 14 is becomes a 19 is equal to 0. How to evaluate the determinant? To evaluate the determinant, we have already know that diagonal elements product. First of all, minus 5 into 19. In between minus sign. Remaining element cross product diagonal element. What is that? Minus 15 into 5 minus 8 is equal to 0. Just to simplify this one linear equation involving the two variables, we will get the required a values. What will get? Becomes minus 5. 19 into 5. What is the 19 into 5? Once again, 19 into 5. 95 with a negative sign, minus minus plus 15 into 5, 15 into 5, 75 minus minus here it is a plus 15, 8 is equal to 0. Then let's simplify. Minus 95 plus 75 minus 20 minus 15, 8 is equal to 0. What happens? 15, 8 is equal to minus 20. Are you clear? Shift this into right hand side. 15 is equal to minus 20. A is equal to minus 20 divided by 15. So A is equal to 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are. So minus 4 by 3. What is the final A value? A value which is called as a 4 by 3. Check it. Yes. Here is a small mistake I just made it. What is the mistake means? Q point is 15 comma minus 4 is there, but I just chosen here 15 comma minus 14. So let me change. Instead of 4, I just consider as 14, so that it becomes a problem. Now onwards, I just solve from here. Okay. So it is a lesson from by copying down. We just carefully note down the points. Okay. So 1 by 2 separated to right hand side. This becomes 0. x1 minus x2. So x1 minus x2 is 0 minus 5. This is a minus 5. y1 minus y2, that is 5 minus 8. x1 minus x3, 0 minus 15. y1 minus y3, 5 minus of minus 4, that is nothing but a plus 9 is equal to 9. Then cross multiply. How do we evaluate the determinant? Minus 5 into 9, that is nothing but minus 45. Here it is a minus. Remaining element diagonal elements. Here already minus is there. Minus into minus 15. 5 minus 8 is equal to 0. Minus 45 plus 15 into 5, that is nothing but 75 minus 15, 8 is equal to 0. Just simplify for 8, 15, 8, sit in the right hand side. Minus 45 plus 75 is equal to how much? 30. Next, A is equal to 15 to 30. The required A value is 2. Yes, I got that. Yes, the required A value is 2. Hence the solution of the problem. Now, go to the next one, 50th question. Yes, quickly take down. A circle with the center. According to reading the question, I just try to solve the problem. A circle with the center 3, minus 4. Center is 3, minus 4. And touches the x-axis. Touches the x-axis. Then its radius is how much? Then its radius. The first option is. First option 5 units. Second option 3 units. Third option 9 by 2. And the fourth option is 4. Okay. A circle having the center 3, minus 4 and touching the x-axis. So better to draw the proper diagram, rough diagram, appropriate direction. Center is 3, minus 4. 3, minus 4, circle, center. 3, minus 4 comes in the which quadrant? 3, x is positive, y is negative, 4th quadrant. 3, minus 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4. 3, minus 4. This is the center of the circle. Having the coordinate 3, minus 4. The circle, it touches the x-axis. Can I say that this is the appropriate diagram with respect to the given condition? Circle having the center at the 3, minus 4 touches the x-axis. Touches the x-axis. Then what is the radius of the circle? Now we are required to find the radius. How to find the radius? So touches the x-axis means where it touches the x-axis. What is the coordinate of this one? 1, 2, 3. Can I write it as 3, 0? Where the circle touches the x-axis. Circle touches the x-axis at the point 3, 0. Are you clear? So touches is that. If it is intersect means in this manner. So center is here means we can't take this as the point. Okay. So here touches coordinate we get. In this case we can't get the particular coordinate. So we get particular coordinate 3, 0. Distance. Distance between this one. So distance of a point. Distance between center and this point. Distance of a point from the x-axis. What is the distance of a point from the x-axis? Required distance of a point from the x-axis is equal to mod of y units. Do you remember that one? What is the mod of y unit? Therefore, distance is nothing but radius. Radius is equal to mod of minus 4. So radius is equal to how much? 4 units. So required answer is how much? Radius of the circle is equal to 4 units. Have you got my point? Because circle is touching the x-axis. This is vertical line will get x1 is equal to x2. This is becomes a 0. Distance formula square root of 4 square is 4 only. So radius of the circle is 4 units. Now in the same manner, go to the next example, 54th. So in the examination, we can do in this manner. Instead of writing all the question, here I just show you how to solve our problems, particularly in the examination. 54. In a triangle ABC, is there. Draw one triangle ABC. Suppose it is a triangle ABC is there. AB is angular bisector of A. Suppose it is a triangle ABC, AD. If I this is AD. How this AD is there? AD is angular bisector. Angular bisector is nothing but A by 2, A by 2. Angular bisector of the angle is. Then what is the ratio? BD is to DC. What is the BD is to DC is equal to their asking. So angular bisector, you have already know that centroid of the triangle. What is the centroid of the triangle? The point of concurrence of angular bisector. Point of concurrence of angular bisector of the any triangle. So in this manner is that AD is that. So if I divide the angle B, if I divide the angle C, we will get a point of concurrence. Whenever in a centroid of the triangle, this condition is known. What is the BD is to DC? So BD is to DC is equal to, we can write it as the AB is to AC. BD is to DC is equal to, we can write that AC is to DC. Whatever this ratio is that, BD to BC, the same ratio is there is as AB is to AC. Then what are the options they have given? Options they have given in terms of small ABC are there. So option I am just going to write option A or option 1. A is to B is there. Second option is B is to C is there. Third option is C is to A is there, and the fourth option is C is to B is there. What are these small ABC? The small ABC are the side length of the triangle. Small ABC are the small side length of the triangle. So it is understand that always in any triangle, suppose ABC is the triangle, angle A opposite side length is A, angle B side length opposite is B, angle C side length is C. Always remember that angle A opposite side length is small a unit, angle B opposite side length is B unit, angle C opposite side length is C units. Then according to this, we will get the BD is to be C is equal to AB. What is the AB value? AB value is C. What is the AC? AC value is B. We have that the C is to B. Yes, C is to B is the answer. Is that clear? Now remember that condition. Next one, 56. If G is the centroid of the triangle, if G is the centroid of the triangle PQR, triangle PQR is the G is the centroid of the triangle. In that case, then they are given one expression. What is the expression they are given? PQ square plus QR square plus PR square. PR square. Whole thing divided by GP square plus GQ square plus GR square is equal to how much? They given a first option 2 is to 3, 2 by 3. Second option 3 by 2. Third option is 3, and the fourth option is 1 by 3. Okay. So in such case, what we can write? Here G is the centroid of the triangle PQR is the. Suppose the triangle PQR is the. This is the triangle PQR. Now G is the centroid of the triangle. If G is the centroid, then how to write? So centroid angular bisector. This is the G. We can say that angle P bisect, angle Q bisect, and angle R is bisect. This is the centroid. Next, PQ square. Do you know that PQ square? Yes, PQ square is nothing but this side. QR square, this side is that, and PR square, side length is that. Next, GP square. What is the GP square? This is square, and GQ square plus GR square. So is equal to how much? Already know the triangle. One condition we know that. What is the condition? Is ABC is the any triangle. If G is the centroid of the triangle, then we can say that AB square plus BC square plus CA square is equal to 3 times of GA square plus GB square plus GC square. Do you know this property? Check it in the synopsis. I have already explained it. Synopsis, centroid of the triangle. In that synopsis, centroid of the triangle, this relation is there. Check it. Using that relation, we can easily rewrite. How do we rewrite? A given expression can be written as denominator term as this. The side length can be written as with the help of the centroid. What we can write? Denominator GP square, GQ square plus GR square as is. PQ square plus QR square plus PR square can I write as 3 times of GA square, GB square, GC square. In that manner, GP square plus GQ square plus GR square. Can I write it? So this term get cancelled. What is that? 3 finally. Hence the 3 is the required answer. Now, with this problem, it completes the level 1. So in the next video, I am just going to start the level 2. So up to the 56, remaining one more problem is the 57. All the different type of the problem I have solved in the level 1. Try to solve remaining problems. Whatever I have not discussed in the videos, try to solve it. If you have any doubts, just send in a WhatsApp group. I'll just try to clarify. Okay, in the next video, I'll just continue the level 2. Be prepared with all these problems and practice all the problems and as well as synopsis, because level 2 little bit difficulty problems will come. If you know all the synopsis and condition, standard condition and solution, all the type of level 1 problem, you can easily solve the level 2 problems. Okay, see you in the next class. Thank you.